Hey guys, Robbie here at RV Sales of Oregon. Today I'm showing you probably the most impressive 34-foot motorhome I've seen. This is a 2017 Newmar Ventana. It's a 3436 is the model number. Again, 2017 Newmar Ventana. Low miles on it and very, very well kept. Everything's really in good shape. This thing's pretty much ready to roll out of here. Up front we have a 7,500 watt diesel generator, pardon me. In the rear we have an ISB 6.7 Cummins motor, so I think it's 365 horsepower or so, but plenty to push this thing down the road at 34 feet, and you'll be amazed how well this thing opens up. But let's do a quick on the outside, and then we'll take a look inside. Here we have side mounted camera, so when you flip your blinker on, it'll show you down the side of it. Heated and powered mirrors there, all controlled from the inside. Nice automatic door awning, keeps this space dry on those rainy days, or just keeps it shaded, which is nice having it when you first walk out the door. Newer tires on these things with the Alcoa's 22.5-inch wheel. That is the preferred setup you want on a diesel pusher. So it's got the right wheels, got some nice tires on it. Does have comfort steer. I'll tell you more about it from the inside, but that's something a Newmar does, and it's pretty impressive. 3 slides on this unit, so 2 here and then 1 big full wall slide on the other side. This little piece here is for a hammock that comes with it that just hooks right into that. It has 2 legs and you have a hammock built into your rig. Super cool, right underneath your awning as well, so you have this really cool patio space. So yeah, just an awesome rig. We have the, I don't know what else to call them, this like they're the side opening doors, so a lot easier to get to. You're not bumping your head on the door, and you can see a full pass-through there. With this is our central vacuum here, electronic controls. You have a couple of outlets there, and then you also have HDMI outputs there. So if you want to set up a TV outside, there's no coaxial; it's all HDMI for higher quality video. This was added in, a little pegboard just for storing tools, whatever it is you might need, and a power outlet for running those tools if it's an electric tool. The awning is a Colorado Carefree. It's a pretty big one, probably about 18 feet or so. I'm estimating on that. I could be off a little, but a good size one. Just more storage here, and then kind of just motor stuff there, but here we have our chassis batteries here. That's going to run the motor. Oh, yep, those are chassis batteries for running the motor. Just kind of a service area here more than anything. Definitely not storage. Big fiberglass rear cap on this thing. Paint's in perfect condition all over it. 10,000 pounds at the hitch here. You got the 7-pin hookup already, and possibility for air brakes if that's something you want. It's already on the rig. It's on a Freightliner chassis, which is a 4-bag. Actually, pardon me, it might be a 6-bag chassis, but a really good one with that comfort steer that Newmar provides. Backup camera with night vision up top, and you do have an observation deck for your roof, so you can be up there. I'm not sure what the weight limit is, but it's pretty high up, 600 pounds or so. You can be up there, use it as an observation deck. I'm trying to limit my talking because I got another motorhome running here, but storage. Powered short cord and your converter, nice and easy to get to. You have cable hookups there, but these are just so great. Once you have one of these, you never want to go back to reeling it in by hand. That's for DEF. It is a newer than 2011 rig, so you're going to be filling that up with DEF. And then a nice little place for your sewage hose. On this side, you see up top, we do have a slide topper awning to cover the slide, keep debris out, keep it healthy a little bit longer. And we have storm windows all the way around this thing. So nice and quiet going down the road, also insulate a little bit better than the old traditional style. Here we just have kind of our service center for the tanks. So you have, you fill your tanks from here, you hook up city water to here. That big cylindrical type thing is your water filter, so you have purified water on board. Your low point drains are right there underneath your outdoor shower, and obviously right above them is your outdoor shower. You can also turn on your water pump from here and do everything you need plumbing wise. You do have a reel there, powered reel for your city water hose as well. The other side of the storage that we already saw is here, and then we have our big hydronic heater there. If you're not familiar with Oasis, you might have heard of AquaHot. It's the same basic system. Cool, I don't have to yell now, the rig's off. It's the same basic system. It's a diesel fire furnace. It gives you radiant floor heat, more or less endless hot water. You're not going to run out of hot water mid-shower with something like that. You can even preheat your motor with them, so it's a pretty neat setup. Here we have our house batteries and our propane. Looks to be a 40-gallon propane tank, and we have 4 nice big 31s. Yeah, I think they're 31s. They're big AGM batteries, 4 of them, deep cycle. And this one should just be electrical ends here, and then we'll go on in. Yep, just your electrical ends. Yep, nothing to report really. Unless you're working on it, you don't need to know too much about what's going on there. Your other side mounted camera, single piece front windshield, nice and tall, gives you really good visibility. But let's take a look at the inside. Beautiful finishes by Newmar. Ventana is one of their best. One thing I'll point out on those steps is Newmar does a little different, where most of them will have a platform that just slides out. With Newmar, they actually unfold and go straight, so that stair will kind of disappear, fold up, so that when you're sitting in this seat, you're not sitting in front of a big hole. You know, you can get up and have level ground below you. Kind of what I'm used to seeing for a Freightliner chassis. You have a telescoping and tilt wheel here. It's full air brakes. I guess you can't hear that, but I can. Letting some air out, full air brakes. So the nice thing with that is, I mean, they stop you better. They're the best kind of brake. And also, just for peace of mind, they if they were to ever fail, they fail in a locked position. So if your brakes were ever to go out, it stops you. It doesn't run away on you. So good to have. This guy's kind of neat. You can tell we're getting newer. It's 2017. You have the wireless charging there. I just put my phone down and it starts charging. The visors on this thing are very cool. You have this for just kind of shade, but you want to see outside, and you've got this guy for total blackout, and it is a total blackout when you have that down. You have more of the same here, so very cool. Just this is for your backup camera. This is your stereo here. Well, backup camera and side mounted cameras. This is the control for your comfort drive. So you could probably look them up and get a better explanation than I'm about to give you. But they tighten up the steering column, so it'll be very loose at 1. A lot of play in the wheel, really easy to steer. Then you crank it all the way up to, what is it, 6? Yeah, crank it up to 6, it's going to be stiff. So where you're going to want it really stiff is if there's a lot of side winds or something like that. It's going to hold you on the road a little bit better. From what I hear, most people are riding around right between 3 and 4. But I have heard from people when the wind picks up or there's something pulling you around, pushing you around, having that comfort drive is awesome. I was blown away by how much these front 2 wheels articulate on this thing. Like, just astonished. I'm exaggerating when I say 90 degrees because they don't go 90, but it looks pretty dang close. You can probably look on Newmar's website and get an exact number, but it's 75 degrees. I mean, wild. And then it'll even straighten itself back out with that comfort steer too. So when you say you're backing up and you have it cranked and put it in drive, it'll straighten itself back out so you're not cranking the wheel. It's very cool. I'll show you firsthand if you're considering a rig like this, so you're not just getting an explanation, you're seeing how it works. But incredible, to the point where with how much those wheels articulate, that back wheel on the inside, whichever way you're turning, is basically just pivoting. It's not even rolling. So no, this thing probably has a better turning radius than my truck, my commuter truck, the one that I drive every day. So pretty dang impressive. Turn around in the cul-de-sac, roundabouts are your friend. It's all good there. Air parking brake there, kind of standard. It's what you would expect. You have the smart wheel here where you can set your cruise control, windshield wipers, headlights, everything like that, and you can set it to high idle here for airing up that air suspension system. You have an Allison 6-speed transmission here, the digital display, and an equalizer hydraulic system for your jacks. Let you get a better look at that. Grab my phone before I forget. Let me show you the step cover here. Just show it to you. So it kind of unfolds instead of slides out. And it's locked. So I'm not a huge guy, but there's not even a bit of budge in that. Anyway, okay, sorry. Empty space in the video. I'll just be quiet there. Thermostat here, you have zoned heating, 2 AC units on the roof, all ducted throughout. You have heat pumps as well, 2 heat pumps. So using this thing, you can, set it colder in the back, warmer in the front, whatever you want to do, but it's all controlled from here. And then your other controls for the rig are really up here. Your Magnum on the top left is your inverter, 2000 watt inverter, power management system, so you know what you're using in the rig and also what power's coming into it. The heat tank pads are what they sound like. They're pads that heat your tanks, so if you're in cold weather, they're not going to freeze on you. Slide out controls, security lights, awning controls, water heater, all that fun stuff. We have this nice cushy dinette with storage underneath it. That's on both sides there. And then this table does drop down to make it more of like a bed for people. So nice setup there. You have a good entertainment system here, nice flat screen TV with some good built-ins down below it. So I think use this however you want, but I imagine if you're with kids or something like that, someone staying up here, this could be a really good like nightstand or whatever you want to call it for their clothes. So really nice touch there. Good storage above for maybe consoles, DVD players, things like that. There's a channel you can run cords down to behind the TV, so it's nice and clean looking, and power outlets in there. Most of the outlets in this rig do have USB ports as well, which can be nice. This is running off of 12 volts, so if you're going down the road, not running your inverter, or you're just in a boondock situation where you don't want to run your generator, the 12 volt will supply power to charge a phone, things like that. The outlets will be run off either your inverter, your generator, or shore power. Couch here does make out into a bed. Let me see what kind. Pull-out bed with the inflatable mattress on it. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. Still has all the stickers on it. Good storage up above here and all along this slide, so there's no wasted space. It is a little bit shorter just because it's on a slide. It has to be able to go in and out. I can show you this up front above the driver's door. We have our big surround sound. These things are not cheap. It's probably a $2,000 setup here, but it's going to sound really, really nice. Wine guards for your over-the-air TV, Sony's a DVD player, and a couple other inputs, things like that. I think it had DirecTV on it, so you would need to talk to your provider, but it's already set up satellite-wise for satellite TV. And then more storage there. Take a look at this nice big counter space you've got on this thing. I mean, tons of working space. You've got the big, nice deep stainless steel sinks there with the articulating head on it. 3-burner propane stove by Atwood, and really nice fancy Whirlpool microwave convection oven. You can definitely use that as an oven. That's bigger than most of the ovens you see on motorhomes, so conventional ovens. Right down here on this wall, you have the central vac where you have extensions that go right into there. And you've got this guy that you just sweep right into. You flip that on, and it's gone. All the dirt is gone. And I had to point out this floor. I don't know how well it shows in the video, but it's got this nice sheen to it. Really nice finish. Going to stay really clean, easy to keep clean. I mean, whatever goes on this is going to be able to come right out, whether it's coffee, red wine, dog stuff, going to come right out. Great size bathroom, porcelain potty with the step flush. Plenty of knee room in there, good size vanity, lots of storage in there with your medicine cabinet, the cabinet to the right, whatever you want to call that. You have a fantastic fan up on the roof and a great size shower. Let me just give you some perspective. I'm about 6'2", pretty long-armed guy. I can totally fit in here. Plenty of room, good to go. You have the shower head that adjusts up and down, so if it's me in here, it can be up here. If it's a smaller one, it can be down here. And it does just do that too. So really clean whatever you need to clean. Nice big 4-door fridge. Again, just some of the stuff. It's amazing they fit all this into a 34 foot. And the space, you would never guess it's 34 feet when you walk into it. It feels so big the way it opens up. But we have a 4-door, what am I doing on here? 4-door, 2-way fridge by Norcold. Gosh, probably 10 cubic feet. It's a big one. Ice maker here on the side, just regular freezer here, but propane and electric. So It'll run off your Jenny, your inverter, or propane. And a little bit of 12 volt when it's using propane. Your little pantry, nice built-ins there, very deep. A lot of room for storage for food, and a little bit of storage up top for whatever you want to put up there. Spices, bread, your call. Coming back into the bedroom, we have, again, opposing slides here with that big wall slide on the driver's side and the smaller one on the bed side. Outlets and USB ports on both sides of the bed there. This is a RV queen, so a little bit shorter, but plenty of room here if you wanted to go with a standard queen. This is just the intake for your AC unit, just to make it look a little bit cleaner like it is throughout the rest of the rig. Just gives you a better look for it, but essentially does the same thing. Very easy to keep clean with the wood surface. Another flat screen here in the bedroom. You have the glass panel here so that you can put things like DVD players, DirecTVs, boxes, and gaming consoles back there and still get the IR from your remote control. So that's why that's there, and then just more storage up here for whatever you choose it to be for. You got the built-ins here. Looks like 5 built-ins, and well, 5.5. I'll call that one a half one. But nice big built-ins there. And everything's a solid surface counter in this. I mean, super high quality, and we're in an era where high quality is kind of going by the wayside. It's a sad thing, but Newmar still takes pride in their rigs. Even look at this hardware a little closer. You can see a lot of hardware you see is just cheap, flimsy stuff that you wouldn't even put in your own home. And these things are in a state of earthquake going down the road. You want something stout and sturdy like that. We have our folding chairs in there and the leaf for the table at your dinette, so you can seat 4 comfortably. And plenty of room. If you want to do a stackable washer dryer in here, you could. It's pre-plumbed for a washer dryer, so you can either do a combo unit, keep the top as storage, or do a stackable unit using most of that space, but being a little bit more efficient with cleaning your clothes. Good closet space. What am I doing wrong? There we go. Good sized closet space, plenty of room to hang stuff, shoe rack up top, or whatever you want to use it for, and a nice safe in the back. I'm sure it's full of money. You should buy it and find out. And you know what? Let's walk through it one more time. It's this thing's so loaded with features. Just reach out if you need to know anything. I gave a quick overall of what's in here, but this thing is just loaded to the T. I mean, any feature you can really think of something having. It has heated floors, heat pumps, ducted AC unit, comfort steer on it. 34 feet in total length, which is incredible, and it still gives you this big space. You got 2,000 watt inverter. I mean, it's set up. It has everything you'd want. So if there is stuff that I forgot to mention in here, please just reach out to me. I try and not convolute these videos too bad, but there's a lot going on in here. So reach out to me if I missed something, but thank you guys for checking out this Newmar Ventana, this 3436 2017 Newmar Ventana. Beautiful rig, absolutely beautiful, in showroom shape still. It doesn't look like it's hardly been used whatsoever, or just used properly and taken very well care of. So yeah, it's like buying something new but at a much discounted price, buying something used like this where all the bugs are worked out. It's ready to go for you. So anyway guys, thank you all for checking out the video. I'm Robbie here at RV Sales of Oregon in this beautiful Newmar Ventana. But have a nice day.